Heider Chapel, and we're at Hope Flower Farm today with Syndicate Sales. I'm going to be designing a compote design in my new glass Abelia vase, and I'll be designing with my pillow armature. This vase is named Abelia for my favorite flower, and the plastic version is the Abbey, which is after my second daughter. When I begin designing with my new pillow mechanic, I will simply sit this on the vase. I do not use any tape. It is not necessary to tape it or cling it onto the vessel. What I need to do is make sure that I give it a nice counterbalance with 3 significant stems. So I'm going to do that with the pit. And you do have to hold it on until you get that counterbalance going. And once you've done that, you can start to add in other stems. And then I'll put in some olive. I already love the shape of this. It's beautiful. You want to work around the perimeter of the vase, making sure that you cascade over the edge. Fill in all of the bits and pieces with greenery so that when you're finished, you do not see any of the structure. And the pillow. It's important to also strip the green leaves off the branch so that they're not floating in the water. The really wonderful thing about this vessel is that there is a complimentary plastic one. So if you're doing event work and you don't want to lose your glass vase at the end of the night, you can come back and pick up the glass vase and then sub out the plastic one and leave that for the client. So we were thinking about those breakdowns that we often have to do during event work. You're able to get a really wide open, beautiful design that is airy. Oh, and you don't have to turn your vase anymore. You can just simply turn your pillow. You don't need a lazy Susan. That's a fun little perk. Then I'm going to put in some Abelia, which is my favorite and the namesake of the vase. Okay, next I'm going to start with some of my focal blooms. Go ahead and get the stock in next, just because I want to add this peach tone. More about the color right now than any particular placement. At this point, I've created a beautiful shape and composition, and I really can kind of do whatever I want. The thing that's so interesting about the pillow and even the egg is that you're able to create the shape of your design with the greenery. And again, you want to make sure that you're going through both layers of the pillow. The top rim and the bottom rim, because that's what holds it in place. And you see you're able to pick up the design, and you could actually change it to another container, fill it back up with water. That's the beauty. Go ahead and put some carnations in. And I'm just going to mask these in low to give that hint of color and also to cover up the armature. It's important to go around the rim of the vase. It's very, very easy to cover the mechanics with this pillow. And I've got a lovely cascade all the way around. That's my goal, is to get that beautiful swooping cascade. And this vase was designed purposefully so that it was the right height to be low for a centerpiece. Not gone a little tall with the design, but it is purposefully low so that it does not obstruct vision, and it has a very gracious open reservoir for the water, but then it also is deep enough that the stems can get down into the bottom of the compote bowl and reach the water. After I get all of the significant blooms in place, I go through and add extra texture and dimension to the design. I did that with the berry and now the ranunculus. And because these are also the smaller stems, it's really easy to still get those into the grid. When you get towards the end of the design, it's a good idea to make sure that you're cutting any joints off the stem. Just makes it a little bit harder to make those insertions.